guys, welcome to Orwell, just another little one-off video of a quirky little indie game I managed to pick up recently. Orwell, this is a game where you sort of spy on people and find out their information, and yeah, it'll make more sense as we play it. If you've ever seen the film A Scanner Darkly, it's got elements of that to it. Also, obviously, Orwell is obvious reference to, is it 1984, the book? With the whole Big Brother thing and being spied on by the state. So anyway, I've finished the first episode, day one, and I'm about to head on to the second episode. There's only 2 out so far, and I think there's going to be 6. At the end of it. And this was the person I spied on first, Cassandra Watergate. And I had to collect data to prove that she was a bit of a dodgy character, basically. And so now we're going to episode 2. And this is blind. I haven't got this far before, so I don't actually know what's going on at this point. So this is my overseer, I guess, my supervisor, Symes, who says, "Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you've already extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. Cassandra was a member of Thought, so I guess it's only logical that we start having a poke around them. I'm sort of wondering if, in the film A Scanner Darkly, which is, these graphics remind me a lot of that, the big sort of, well, I don't want to, spoilers, basically, but the twist in that was, like, the guy was sort of spying on himself, and I'm sort of wondering if that's going to be one of the things here where, at the end, we'll be the bad guy that is behind all this in the first place, so that would be quite cool. Anyway, my superiors agree with me, based on information you've already extracted. Oh yeah, I've read that. It seems to me that this Goldfels is an important member of Thought, so we now have clearance to consider them as a target person. Excellent. Now that Goldfels is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you've already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. I will do that. So, we need to find out some info about Goldfels. Now, we had a few things to work with, and luckily it flags them up for me quite handily. So this was the Thought website with the user profile and blog for Goldfels. We have some newspaper headlines to have a look at, and an update to the police database after they rearrested Cassandra Watergate. Do I want to see that first? Let's have a quick look at that. Arresting officer has been redacted, and the holding facility has been redacted. Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. Let's start with the user profile on the Thought. Which was this. This was the picture we had. Is this really him? We don't really know. Let's upload it to Orwell and use it as a starting point. So this is our supposed Goldfels, if that is indeed his picture. He is the administrator. We don't know anything else about him from that. He did post this blog entry. So he did mention there's a German folk song called The Thoughts Are Free, which is something we've come across in an earlier part of the case. I'm just going to scroll down and get those highlighted. There we go. Right, The Thoughts Are Free, the folk song. Let's upload that because that is information that is important. The letter, we are right, it seems. Yes, I think we are right. Well, I was still young, not long before I immigrated to the nation in 1993, so he's a German immigrant. We will send that up there as well. An immigrant, When I think of the increasingly aggressive operations of the surveillance machine in the nation, I truly fear the answer to this question. This is why I created this blog. So he is the blog creator, yes, we can pass that on. That's valid information, and that's opened up another document. The Thought, an activist group with the same name as this blog. If Goldfels is the one who created the blog, perhaps he founded or was even the leader of the activist group. Well, no shit. What has that opened for us? Still the headlines. Let's go have a look at the headlines. Connection between Bonton bombings evident. Okay, check that out. Oh god, I could sort of skim read through a bit of this. The bombing that occurred yesterday is connected to the attack on Freedom Plaza. A similar explosive device created with pure malevolence. The letters received prior to assaults seem to support suspicion. Yeah, this was the song, the folk song "Thoughts Are Free." a letter was sent to the police with quotes from the folk song. Stanley University is coming over, the university put up a special front page to pay their respects to the assault's victims. Okay. Let's also check the related headlines. Timelines on Rosen. Is that relevant? The internet billionaire siblings Ada and Alan Davenport. Timelines, which is essentially Twitter. Okay, that's cool. You can pause that and read that if you're interested. It's not that important to us. Heavy rainstorms for the weekend. Heavy rain clouds incoming. If you have any plans for the weekend involving the outdoors in Bolton or Farview, you best forget about them. Massive low pressure system incoming, bringing with it storm clouds and rain. Right. So, let's go back to the Thought website. There was another entry I've already spotted, posted by Goldfells. Right, so... I think I would believe we were able to capture minds if only we could garner attention on Thought as a group and what we stand for. It seems my ambition was once again too much. For 1.5 years, recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held in Freedom Plaza. So he arranged that. And recruited 2 students. Okay, let's pass that on. 3 demonstrations, 2 students involved. Frankly, decided the answer to the latter was a resounding no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. So these 2 are yellow because they conflict. Thoughts are free, but that doesn't in no way mean they can attack and do whatever they wish. And to blame others, I now see my high aims might well be the cause for all the events of the past months. More than anyone else have thought, I feel responsible. So what have we got? Feels responsible for troubled past, hinted at a troubled past of thought. Okay. Rex with hatred and anger about troubled past of thought. Not really. I think that one's more relevant, so we'll probably send that on, but let's read the rest first. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in this group. So he has resigned. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone involved, especially my students from Stelligan. We need to update that as well. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact, yes. Students from Stelligan. Oh, which means he's a lecturer at Stelligan, I guess. We'll send that on. Related document. What now? What now? Stelligan? The same Stelligan where a bomb just exploded? You know what I think about coincidences? I won't repeat it. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfuss was a prominent lecturer at Stelligan, and some of his students became involved in thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? We need to identify these students, see who else is involved with the group. We will do that. We're also going to quickly open the old chat snoop that we have, because there's a conversation with Cassandra and her boyfriend going on, and we want to have a bit of a poke around that. Hey you, I'm sorry about last night. I really should have come over. It's just that this client is massively influential and could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. I wonder if this is his client. Maybe. I've been trying to get a meeting for months and it went rather well, so here's hoping. No reply from Cassandra yet. Oh, of course, because she's been arrested. So this guy's just feeding us information. God, I'm such a stupid old man who talks about his job too much. I'm sorry, it's just a big part of my life. Hello? You're still upset? He doesn't realise. She left it logged in because she got arrested while she was mid-conversation with someone. Cassie, can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like? Yeah, we'll start worrying, boy, because we got her arrested in this previous one, look. Hello, are you still there, Cassie? Because she went, wait a second, somebody's at the door, and it was the cops. It was the popo. We sent them over to deal with her. Some more stuff going on over there. Right, we need to pick one of those, but first, there's a load of shit going off. Headlines have updated. Breaking news. First suspect in connection with assaults arrested. Would this be Cassie? And a couple of minutes ago, the Bonton Police Department reported that an arrest in connection with the recent bombings in the capital has been made. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to investigation efforts of a special task force. That's us. That's the Orwell project. Police spokesman Kaufman said how the woman is related to bomb attacks. Kaufman did not cover. However, it is rumoured that the suspect is well known to authorities by other incidents. Fascinating. Does that link just... Yeah, okay. So we've got the memorial, and this means we've still got data chunks on there that we haven't looked at yet. So let's skip to the memorial page. Knowledge, science, wisdom. Sometimes all remain silent. Is there any information we need off there? It just mentions the bomb. Yesterday evening, an explosive device went off on Stelligan campus, killing a Stelligan student as well as a lecturer. Several other individuals have been severely injured. The authorities are investigating. This is an unspeakable tragedy, Stelligan President Hopkins said during the press conference that took place this morning. In the light of recent events, it is impossible to maintain daily routine. This is why I have decided to suspend all educational services of Stelligan University until further notice. Therefore, Stelligan campus will remain closed at least for the rest of this week, with no educational courses or events taking place. Okay. Let's... Oh, there's something on the Stelligan homepage. There we go. He was teaching media ethics. This course is currently available due to Representative Professor A. Goldfuls having retired, and now we have a first name for him. Oh, at least a first initial. Can we go? Notable alumni. Abraham Goldfuls, son. Boom. We are snooping like a boss. Abraham it is. Well done. Being a luminary in his profession, Abraham Goldfuls gladly accepted the offer of professorship in the field of media ethics at Stelligan, from which he sadly retired in fall 2016. Boom. Did you notice the bomb location seems to be closely connected to Thought members? There could be a pattern emerging, though Thought has held 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings, which might imply that there's one more to go. Well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at the past of each member with Thought. Find out all the locations of all demos they have held. That might yield a hint. I will do that. Previous Professor Goldfuls held a position as a journalist at the Der Reporter, one of the most renowned German daily newspapers. Yeah, we'll send that on. And I know it might seem like I'm just sending everything on, but there are things you don't want to send on as well in certain places. We may come across some of those. We'll have to keep an eye out for him. He's also chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. Yeah, that's probably relevant. In his works, Professor Goldfuls never relents to emphasise the importance of privacy over public interest. He's a member of an ethical conference, just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. Oh, wow. Publications of significance, Die Gedanken sind frei, or something very similar to that. I don't speak any German, so the thoughts are free. A modern time declaration of independence towards mass surveillance. That's definitely relevant. Well, what do you say to that? He literally wrote the book. Wow, there's a whole lot of information about this Goldfuls, yet only one of the page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action should be to look for other people of this thought group, like the students he mentioned. We can probably figure out who a couple of those are. Oh wow, well that's pretty handy. And we've still got that conflict to resolve later on as well. Okay, so let's go where it sent me to, the attendee list. The internal Stelligan University class attendee system. Select a semester. Media. Is he listed here? He is not listed here. So we want the previous one, don't we? The previous semester. The summer semester. Media. Goldfuls. Abraham. Now then, do any of these... we've already come across Juliet Carrington, who is a member of Thought. Master thesis registered at this course, grade A. Send that on. Known associates. We've seen this in before, haven't we? Yes, we have, Symes. Right, she was a friend of Miss Watergate. Now it also appears that she was a student of Abraham Goldfuls. I think that's enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. Alright, we have authorization to investigate Miss Carrington. Excellent. We'll come back to Miss Carrington. Let's stay on Abraham for a sec. Harrison O'Donnell. I knew that name was going to come up. We also know who he is. Harrison O'Donnell. Yes, we've seen that name connected to Miss Watergate. I'll report this right away. We have authorization to consider Harrison O'Donnell a target person. Now there's some more work for you. Congrats. Harrison and Juliet. Those must be Abraham Goldfuls students within Thought. Well done. Thank you. That wasn't exactly difficult, was it? Let's carry on. Oh my god, so we've got Harrison and Juliet's Twitter available to us now. And a bunch more stuff on Abraham. Let's let's get some information on Juliet. Let's try and mix the video up a bit, so we'll nip on her Twitter. We'll start with her profile picture. It gives us an indication of what she looks like. Juliet Carrington, PR assistant at Rosen Tech. Thank you very much. That's very handy. That'll give us access to presumably some websites about that. Birthday, thank you very much. February 1992. As this game is set in 2017, we now know how old she is. She lives in Farview. Excellent work. So we know where to look for her. Interests. That might not be relevant, so we'll leave that until it comes up that it could be relevant, and then we'll worry about it. So, she's had a few chats with people. This is generally not relevant information straight away. We'll just, there we go. Let's find some things that are highlighted. So how did this start? I'm bored to death tonight and definitely need someone to come along. Here, Julesy, I've got something for you. Cupcakes. I know my one weakness. Expose everyone to see. Okay, tell me, what must I do to get one of those? I'm prepared for the worst. Just go out with me and explore Bunton's famous nightlife, will you, Blixby guys? You got a message, Cassie. You need this recipe for my mum. Yuck, you know I'm not so keen on going out late night. Is that relevant? I don't know. We'll hold on to that. But it's okay, I understand you. I think I will then spend the evening in bed watching movies and eat a hell of a lot of muffins out of frustration. Alright, you win. I'll be there in half an hour. That's torture and cruelty, my friend. Friends with her. I mean, we already knew that, but we'll pass that on. Confirmation that her and Cassandra are at least friends. Wow, this only underlines your assessment as potentially dangerous from yesterday. Engaged in torture. Oh, I didn't mean to pass that on. Shit. I didn't pay attention that we were passing on a possible torture thing. That's not real. That was figurative. Shit. That was one of the things we probably shouldn't have passed on. I thought we were just confirming the friend thing. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. We've now got her flagged up as a torturer. Right, where did that come from? This drives me outright mad, even though Cassandra and I just got to know each other at the protest at Freedom Plaza. Excellent. That's where they met. Oh, what was that? How come you care so much about politics now? Recently became more politically active. That's important. First Miss Watergate and now her. Is there some sort of brainwashing going on? Maybe. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Okay, we got a bit of information from her Twitter, including some incorrect information. That was bad. We probably shouldn't have flagged her up as a torturer, but it gave us access to Rosen Tech. Let's go have a look at the Rosen Tech thing. God, there's so much information. Okay, none of that's any important. What's this? The Ten Commandments. That's just mumbo jumbo. The sixth commandment of Rosen Tech. Communication. Are we going to find out? Oh, here we go. We have a phone number. Boom. Excellent. Good work. The list and also tracking coming out, going telephone calls of numbers we have added. Oh, we can snoop on her phone calls. There's also a more updated profile picture if you want it, but I think we'll stick with her Twitter one. It's probably the most recent. She's ringing someone right now. How convenient. Oh, is that sound? I can't actually hear anything. So it's not actually playing a sound. Okay, never mind. I guess it's just stealing the wavelengths and giving us it in text form. So, welcome to Rosen Tech. This is PR assistant Juliet Carrington speaking. How may I be of service? Hello, Juliet Carrington. This is Esther. You sound so official at work. Oh, hi, Mum. Is this important? You know I can't take person calls. I'm at work. So I just check in, make sure you are home for dinner tonight. Those are their parents? Maybe. Actually, I'm heading out to... Let's find her parents' address. Yeah, we'll do that in a bit. Actually, I'm heading out with some friends from work. Time for some Bunton clubbing. So she's going clubbing tonight. Let's do it. Let's pass that on. Okay. Only please, you won't have both freedom left if you're dead. Mom, I would die. How can you be so sure about that? I could just as easily be hit by a car on my way home to a lovely dinner. This is a pretty morbid conversation they're having. Don't say that, just think, this ridiculous group is going into nothing but trouble. What were they called? Ah. Alright, geesh, Mum, I'm gonna think about it, okay? Thank you, honey. Okay, can we take her mum's name off? No, okay, fine. Oh, I'm sorry, but I really have to go if I don't want Victor Rosen to personally fire me. Okay. That gives us access to Victor Rosen if we want it. I guess we could pass that on. I was just making sure there's nothing, like, scared about getting fired, because obviously she wasn't. Let's pass that on. Okay, so we know our boss is Victor Rosen. Is the conversation over? I think the conversation's over. Right. Let's go back. Oh my god. What do we want to check next? We'll go back to her Twitter. Is she updated? I don't think she has. Why is it still showing me red? Oh, did we get all the way to the bottom? Yeah, we did. Is it because we didn't pass that on? I don't think so. Dislikes going out. Yeah, but she has... I don't think we need to pass that on. I think that'll do. There's nothing I need to take off there. That's fine. Right. Let's have a look at... Let's poke around the Stelligan University website a little bit more. There's nothing to actually see on here. I don't know why it's still showing us that this is a thing. I've definitely been on courses. And we can't follow through to anything off there. Can we... Joseph Langley. He's one of our guys, look. We know a little bit about him. And Joanna McElroy. I'm pretty sure we've seen her name come up before as well. I think she created the whole Orwell project. There's nothing else on this page that I'm finding right now. I don't think that led anywhere else, did it? No, it didn't. Okay, we've probably cleared out everything we needed to on there. What else was there on his page that we haven't taken? Oh, the updated picture. Is that a newer picture? It's hard to say. He's obviously... we'll disable that for now. I don't think it's relevant. Let's go back to his blog. And choose one of these dual options. I think we'll go with the responsibility thing. Trouble past, we still have to get to the bottom of this. We do indeed. Okay, that's him dealt with. So, let's disable what we don't want on Juliet. So we can always re-enable it later if we don't want it. So I don't want that. That photo is not stealable. So, yeah, it looks more like that one. That's okay. Not so keen in going out. I don't think I want that. Can't change that one. I've sent that off. That was bad. Ah, the Carrington family. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's flip back to Juliet Carrington. A man walks into a bar, meets the girl of his dreams. They marry, settle down, have 4 daughters. What may sound like the beginning of a cheap joke or some kind of Pulp Fiction is in fact a fairy tale come true. When John met Esther, they immediately knew it was love. John and Esther Carrington. They immediately knew it was love, so it's no wonder that only a year later they got married in a small chapel near Lake Springwell. At the same time, they began to build a house in Malloy Court, a cosy little spot in Farview. Which is where the erstwhile Miss Carrington lives. Oh wow, how funny, this is right around the corner from where I live. Well, there you go. Amazing the information you can find out about people. In 1985, their first daughter April was born. Little did they know there were 3 more to follow. Oh, Labyrinth, yeah, baby. Oh, April, May, June, and Juliet. Birthday, confirmed. Don't need that. Favorite colour, red. Not relevant. Playing the guitar, not relevant. Favourite book? To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm going to say not relevant, although Banana Nut Muffins, not relevant. Since the nesting of the family showed up a little bit unexpected, the parents, Jonathan and Esther, 100% confirmation, decided that they would end the strictness of the naming pattern as their sister followed in favour of slight aberration. Juliet learned to play the guitar, even developed the plans to become a professional musician in a band. However, she decided to end her band career when she was single again and focused on her studies of media economy at Stirling University. So we can pass that on. And then we have a conflict. Conflicts with an unknown data chunk. Single and former member of a band. But something is going to conflict with that, so we have to find what that is. What have we not seen then? Is there data on here that we've missed, or was it the photo? It was the photo. I'm going to disable that as well. Right. So we still have Harrison's timeline, but let's also look at this Rosentech thing. It's just the photo, isn't it? Let's disable the photo. Right. That leaves us free to focus on Harrison for a bit. Harrison O'Donnell. What can we find out about Harrison O'Donnell? It's this guy. Upload complete. He is a media punk. Well, that's not a real occupation, so... Oh, he hasn't got his information in. Oh, I think he knows what he's on. Well, oh, he's deleting all his posts. Do we have something to hide, Mr. O'Donnell? All these deleted posts. 5th of July 2016. In a relationship with Juliet Carrington. And they're a member of the band. Well, the conflict is that they're not anymore, are they? They broke up. We'll go get to that in a bit. What is this? Thank you for taking me along. Blah, 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 blah. If you got it, fun it. You definitely got it, baby. Pull up strings, fancy guitar, spot on stage, as you will be so more awesome. Mind, why don't you go and actually out right away? I can find the next correction for you. Wow. So, easily jealous. Yeah, right. That could be useful, I guess. Right, so we have a conflicting data chunk. July 5th, 2016 versus... How recently was this updated? That's the question. I mean, presumably this is the more up-to-date information. Let's go with it. Wrong profile, of course it is. Sorry. Juliet. We'll go with that. Right. The band, which is the targets. We are the track you are ashamed of in your fine-tuned playlist, the unexplainable gap in your seemingly flawless CV, your drunken self in your timelines profile, the porn movie found on your work computer. You cannot voice because we are you. We are the targets. Harrison goes by the name Hancock. We have a pseudonym. Oh, that's quite an ego we've got there, haven't we? Yes. New portrait for him. I'll stick with the timelines one for now. So it's got Damien on drums, Rod on backing vocals, former members. So there we go. We could have figured it out from there as well. And we have another alias for Juliet. Tubman. Tubman. Not to be confused with Tub Girl, which is something completely different. And look at that. That is the same picture. So I'm going to disable that. That's fine. And go back and check on the gig listings. Get your asses ready for the return of the targets on our new album. For the premiere, we've headed back to the scene of the first crime, the Haunted House. Upcoming April 19th, 2017, cancelled. A friend of mine claims to have heard that Hancock decided to quit the band. But no official statement has been given out. A wholehearted thumbs down for that bullcrap. Gotta find me another fave band now. Oh man, so that is either legit or fake. We need to find out by... what is this? Possible portrait for Harrison? Nah. We need to go have a quick look at his timelines. I wonder if that's what all the deleted tweets were about. And we can play a loop. I don't have music on, so probably that's not going to work. Advertisement for the poor. Expose advertisement for the poor. Nosebleed sick. Overcome how you live. With the cold pipe dreams. Go home. You're drunk. Screw streaming apparently, and a riot. Oh, here we go. Private email address for Harrison O'Donnell. Boom. We got you. That might become relevant. Oh, there's some shit going on in the listener as well. Excellent. You'll now have access to any emails coming in or out of that account. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, let's pop over here. What have we missed? We have a chat session between Cassandra and Juliet. Oh, Cassandra's back. Let's see what's happening with her then. Oh, this is Joseph on Cassandra's account. Interesting. Didn't know you had access to Cass's accounts. But did he? Did he give her access, or has he just, like, you know, gone round her house? That's not really... I'm not going to pass that on. I'll leave it there for now, but I won't pass it on straight away. I spoke to last time via chat, Freedom Plaza thing. These guys are going to realise that something's happened to her. She quit the chat and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. Is he going to say that he's at her house? I just tried that. She did give me the key to her flat 2 months ago, but no Cassie and her PC was still on. So yeah, we can disable this. She didn't give him access. How fascinating. It's so cool watching all this unfold, by the way. I've been quite immersed in it, so I haven't really talked about the enjoyableness of spying on people. It's so cool. I am a lawyer. You can pass that on because it comes up under her thing. No, Cassandra is not a lawyer. Are they going to say anything else useful? She does get a bit fiery at times, yeah, because she's on meds. Because she, what do they call them? Antidepressants, I think is what she's on. We've already looked into her medical history. So this is about what thought you. I feel like sometimes you know better than I do, and I'm a goddamn boyfriend. Oh, I doubt that somehow. I mean, you two in this thought group together, right? You both went to the Freedom Plaza protest. We'd know this already. We've already twigged on this. Ooh, there could be the places that could be important for the two of you. Yes, come on, give us those locations. That's what we want. We would like to know. Freedom Plaza was organised by Thought, yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. It's a conflict with another data chunking gigs. She says Harrison planned it, but apparently the gigs say something else. We'll flip to that in a moment. I'll text when she turns up. Session closed. Right, let's show conflict. Cassie put, wow, that was such a huge space. Well enough, your new guitaristess, that's Juliet, will definitely come to the Freedom Plaza demo. I just have to get to know Juliet, especially since she is the one organising this. Oh my god. We need more information before we can choose between those two. Right, Harrison has received an email. Hello, Mr. O'Donnell. Thank you for shopping at Semirami's Flowers. We hereby confirm your order. The following products: one bouquet, lovely, with tag to Angela. Oh, who's Angela? Total $24.99, tax included. The total tax from your bank account. What? There's no way that would actually happen. But oh my god! Wow. Boom. And let's also get that Angela in there. See if we can find out any more information about El Angela. Could be a way in. Right. What the hell did that give us? His bank account. And also, oh my god, there's a lot of shit going on the Thought website. Looks like they might have been hacked. Right. First National Bank. Oh, we're in his bank account now. Oh my god, we can see everything. Let's start at the bottom. The People's Drugs and Pharma, Bonton, EC Pay. People's Drugs and Pharma, Bonton. People's Drugs and Pharma, Bonton. So yes, I think that's enough that we can say he's a very frequent customer in a Bonton drugstore. Spending quite a bit of cash. He advises hygiene, or it might as well be material intended to wash away a freedom memorial. Maybe. He spent a lot of cash in some of these places. The National Beholder Publishing Inc. That was relevant. He's been paid $3.5 grand by the newspaper. Could be interesting. Payment from the National Beholder. Sounds like some sort of secret affiliation. Keep looking for more info. And then we've got 2 hits from the Life Trust Health Insurance. For $0.5 grand and $1 grand. Owns 2 health insurances? Maybe. They both went out on the same day, April the 1st. That would imply 2 recurring payments. But why would you have 2 health insurances? Let's leave that for a moment and go have a look at all this shit. Wait, what the actual... The moment you open that door, malicious code, oh, piss, was detected in Orwell. We've had 47 attack warnings and still counting. What the hell is on that site? Into the Thought blog. Because this is what things look like when they're hacked. Can we do anything here? I don't think we can. No, their blog has been hacked, son. So, what's still left on the banned page? Is it just the photo? Just disable the photo. Phil Trotsky. That should take care of that. So we've still got the gigs, which conflicts with something else somewhere else. And so we need to know who organised that thing. That's a big thing. Which one of these 2 chuckleheads was the organising it? Do we want to pass that on? Is there anything else? We've got a listener going. Let's pay attention to that. Security warning. Recognise access to account. Did anyone have done your... Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay, well, let's not delay then. Let's bloody get in there and steal that information rather sharpish. Oh, before we know. It's right. A guy his age, planning on doing something dangerous, perhaps. Perhaps. We had to grab that before he notes that we're in and changes his bank account password. So the only thing left to do is figure out which of them arranged this fucking thing. I don't think that's relevant. It has been cancelled, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he quit the band. Where's his timeline? We had these deleted posts. Fascist tendencies and people didn't do shit. Protests were peaceful until they showed up. The sun crime before what happened. First over the guild. So these were posts about the protest by the looks of things. So it sounds like maybe he's left the thought. Maybe he's washed his hands of it all. So maybe he has left the band. I mean, they haven't moved him to former members yet. But they've cancelled the gig. And he's deleted a bunch of tweets. And then we got this. She's saying Harrison did the planning. But which one's telling the truth? Where did this come from? What page is this on? Is it on the gigs? Oh, I see. I just have to get to know Julia, especially since she's the one organising this. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know. How can we find out? Let's pop on Juliet's timeline. Was there anything on here which might hint at which one was which? Nope. Nope. We got to know each other at the Freedom Plaza. You wouldn't even accept the duty of being the class representative when you were appointed. Attending demonstrations. I'm tempted to believe that Harrison was the one who arranged it. He seems the type. Let's go with it. He seems more the planning things. He planned these protests that went completely awry and deleted his tweets about it. Doesn't sound like very good planning to me. Or maybe it didn't go awry at all. Maybe it went down exactly as he had in mind. Maybe. So that Freedom Plaza demonstration was one of Thought's protests. Not immensely surprising. One down, 2 more protest locations to go. Phone call between Juliet and Harrington. Harrington? Harrison. My God. Let's see what they're saying to each other then. I wish it would go a little bit faster. It's really annoying. So let's see. You go, Donald. Harrison, it's me. Well, look who it is. I knew this moment would come one day, but you caught me by surprise. Ever since we first made out in that clear night on the Stelligan Greenfield, do we need that info? Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's pass that on. So their relationship started at Stelligan. Oh yeah, of course, the hacking. He doesn't know yet. Oh my God. So who's hacking their website? Oh, we bailed out. So he probably did leave the band as well. Oh my god, he's a bailer. Thought he didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared. Boom. Wrong profile. Abraham disappeared. Pass all this shit on. Someone still is, yeah. Turn it around that way. Made a damn excuse for you to bail out on the two of us. We already knew that they were no longer together. Oh my god, stop rolling. I'm trying to do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is annoying as shit. We have to wait for the phone call to stop. Because I can't get a lock on the fucking bit. Jeez, these guys. Finish your conversation already. There we go, they're done, right. Turning around that way made a damn fine excuse for you to bail out on the two of us. So we can pass that on to confirm that they're definitely broken up. Maybe then, because you disgraced Thought before by hiding all the articles on the Thought blog except Cassandra's, so that's who did it. Some of them couldn't be read, and now we know why. So maybe there's a way to get in there. He's a censorship guy. Abe archived the first because he didn't even want us to know, so it was Abe that archived them. Oh my god. There's more things happening. This is crazy. This gets more confusing by the minute. Why do you hide something on a group's blog from its own members? Hidden agenda, perhaps? Maybe. Oh, please, I know you deleted all your rebellious posters. Show your cozy job writing the ridiculous opinion column for the TNB. The $3.5 grand that we saw. Oh, and that'll give us access to that. Hey, I read this one quite regularly. I wasn't at all aware it was our guy. The TNB probably didn't know either. This is what the large payment he received was for. Yes, indeed, son. You know, it's funny you dare speak in disgrace when Rosie is the government's personal bitch because you didn't know. Also, make sure the same in my book. Pfft. Don't have a clue. Give it the changes. Yes, you will. Just revert it. If only. Thank you. Okay. Bang. Oh my god. And there we go. The hacker is sending him emails. Seems I cut your pants down a little page. You are confused. Well, that's fine. You don't know me and I like to keep it that way, but I know a lot about you, media punk. Now I'm starting to wonder if that is relevant. Maybe it's one of his aliases online. If you knew what I know about... Oh, God. If you knew what I know, what you know about what this little group of yours did, you would find it just as hard to ignore those bombs might carry your name tag. Yeah, what I'm talking about, right. So the righteous hacker initiate will expose all the information I got on you. I'm interested in the cops wanting it. I've done it for the government, but I'll do one see one reason not to do it, and I might reconsider. Initiates. It's been blackmailed by initiates. Yeah. Okay, pass that on. Right. God damn. This is getting extremely complicated. Did that just fucking... Oh my god, yeah, send that on as well. Holy shit. Oh my god, okay, so this video is going on for quite a while, so we're going to draw it to a close here, and I'm just going to leave you hanging. Whether or not the only ones interested in Mr. Donnelly's entanglements and all this, I wonder if this guy has any proof. Well, you're never going to find out, unless you go and buy Orwell and play it, because that's all you're getting out of me. So anyway, that's what the game's like. It's pretty cool. You sort of chase all this information around, find out what you want to pass on, what you don't, sort of, you know, evolve the story and figure out how it's going. This is also episode 2 that I'm playing here. There are at least 3 more, I can't remember, maybe 4. And obviously the first one, the file on Cassie, which is a little shorter than this one, I feel, but very interesting nonetheless. It's very cool. I do like it. It was on sale, but I don't know if it still is, but it's only just recently come out, so if you can get it, get it. It's pretty cool. But for now, I'm going to leave it there, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.